Right, I think it's working. The really nice thing about teaching on teaching on YouTube, rather than Facebook, is that I'm freer to play certain music. Yeah, there's copyright issues go along with streaming. And this artist, Benjamin, one of my very favourites, he's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice, great rhythms. So, just in case you're wondering who we're listening to, I'm just going to put the blind down, wait a minute. Give me a moment, please. Just going to find my YouTube channel to see who's there, if anyone. It didn't really work streaming live from India, did it? The videos, I don't quite know where they ended up. Yeah, and you know, the Wi-Fi connection wasn't brilliant, and so I'm really sorry about that. I did learn a few things while I was doing it, but yeah, it wasn't ideal. I know that for a fact. Gosha, Satnam, my love, wonderful, Vaheguru, and hello, Auntie Jean, Satnam. So yes, I don't want to bore you with my travel stories, but I did have rather an amazing time, and wow. So. Obviously, I ran a retreat, or not obviously, maybe you didn't know. I ran, even if I do say so myself, I ran a fantastic retreat in Goa. The venue was amazing, absolutely incredible. The group was incredible. It was so beautiful. As soon as I finished that, I flew up north, and I had my own adventure. I had my own retreat. And I'd always decided that in my head I would go for a walk in the mountains, because running retreats is a really intense process, holding space for a lot of people, and I always find like I clear my head in the mountains. So I booked into this random hostel, in this random place, never been there myself, and I'm traveling on my own by this point, and I arrange a walk up to this kind of lake. Karari village, basically, that's where I was, and I arranged this very well-known hike up to Karari Lake, and of course, thank God, I had no idea what I was actually putting myself in for. I often do this. I mean, if you go for a walk in the mountains, you are going to be walking uphill and then downhill. I hadn't quite made that mental leap in my head. Anyway, it was 10k up the mountain and into the snow line, where we slept in a cabin overnight. And when this was a very rudimentary cabin. There was no fire, no heating, no nothing. We just had to pile on blankets and cover ourselves the best we could, and then hike 10 kilometers down the mountain the very next day when you're like cold and hungry, and I didn't sleep very well that night. And I was I was expecting to have some kind of massive realization on this kind of adventure that I'd sort of put myself on. But no. But what I did do was I met a really lovely guy. So it was the guide and this other guy from Hyderabad, I think he was from, Hyderabad. We become friends. We just gentle chit chat and gentle jokes up and down the mountain. Anyway, he was taking a month off and he was traveling himself for personal reasons. And he knew that I was going on because I was going on to visit a friend in an artist village. And with this friend, her teacher, this Buddhist Rinpoche, this big deal Buddhist Rinpoche, he's got 500,000 followers on YouTube, and the whole week was spent preparing for this dinner for his arrival. Anyway, my friend from the mountains turns up. So I'm getting to know him a bit better. And he says, yeah, I'm an atheist. I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting, you know. In fact, and I said, so how does that square with, you know, going to this kind of, you know, hanging out with this Buddhist Rinpoche and doing this, you know, meditation with this Buddhist Rinpoche? And he said, and this was the lesson, he said, I don't have resistance to anything. And I was like, I love that, yeah. He'd studied quite a lot of the different religions, Sikhism, Buddhism. He was brought up Hindu. And he had decided, and atheism is, I think any kind of spirituality is an extremely personal relationship, including atheism, obviously. And I just, this idea of resistance or no resistance really resonated with me, and I would like to play with this, yeah, in my classes in the coming month, and I would like you to contemplate on where you are resistant to people, things, ideas, concepts in your own life, because we have to be very, very clear with how we use our energy. Yeah, and yes, there is the finite and the infinite energy, but also we are finite beings. We're temporary creatures. Yeah, soul keeps on going. You know, in my belief and a lot of other people's belief in reincarnation. But in this particular incarnation, in your own physical body, our energy is infinite. So we have finite. Sorry. So we have to be very, very, very clear about how we use our energy. And so I want you to, I'm making a suggestion to you to contemplate on resistance, yeah, where you put up resistance to things, but perhaps you could just actually let that resistance go and conserve your energy and also improve your relationships. Yeah, because really, if we can be a bit more open to things and experiences, and so I'll tell you where I went next. Oh, hi Odile, thank you darling, so I've just seen your message. So after I went to this artist village, I went to Holla Moholla in Anandpur Sahib, which is a huge festival, yeah, of Sikh warriors. Yeah, it's like a bit like Holi. They do chuck paint around, but what it is more about a display of warrior spirit and strength and skill. Now, it's so complete. I mean, walking up the mountain was outside of my comfort zone. Going to Holla Moholla was outside of my comfort zone. It's, you know, a very noisy festival full of crowds, really chaotic. But you know what I did? Was I just took that concept of no resistance. I thought, I'm not going to make a fuss about this. Yeah, I'm just going to, I suppose, go with the flow. And actually what I got was extremely invigorated. Yeah. If you're on my mailing list, I will send you like a little kind of potted, you know, because, you know, there were lots and lots of things that I learned, but resistance came through big time. Resistance or not non-resistance came through big time. So I want, okay, that's enough chat. I'll stop the chit chat, and we'll get on with the practice. But yeah, yeah. Thank you for listening. So let's rub our hands together. Oh, and do you like my new jumper? Look at my new jumper! Isn't it jolly? Isn't it good? Oh my goodness. When I saw this, I was like, you're going to love this, guys. Ooh, hearts. Okay. So, close your eyes. Sit up really straight, yeah. So raise your hips so that they're higher than your knees, yeah, so that you're sitting up straight. Relax your belly. Allow the breath to come in and your belly to expand. And then exhale, squeeze the breath out of you. Okay, and start to really look within. And use your breath, a bit like water, like you're drinking in the breath. And see perhaps the bits of you that are tense and tight and resistant as parched, yeah, thirsty. So drink in your breath. Exhale powerfully, push it back out again. And then let's breathe in together to tune in. Om Namo Guru Deva Namo. Om Namo Guru Deva Namo. Om Namo Guru Deva Namo. Adigarename, Jugadigarename, Sadigarename, Sri Guru Deva Name. Adigarename, Jugadigarename, Sadigarename, Sri Guru Deva Name. Adigarename, Jugadigarename, Sadigarename, Sri Guru Deva Name. Big deep breath in. Big breath out. Okie dokie. We've been sitting down for a little while. Let's come and stand up. Okay. Simple warm-ups, yeah. I'll get some tunes on, but I'll get you moving first. All right. So first off, stand with your legs wide apart, please. Okay. All right. And so wide apart, yeah. And then we're literally just going to throw one arm behind the other, yeah? Hand comes onto the middle of your heart. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Good, you keep moving. Nice, powerful breaths. I'll get some tunes on. Big breaths. Please really feel into your breath. Super good. Okay, come Come back to center, both hands on your heart. Hands out in front of you. And we're going to squat down. So take a deep breath in. Pull yourself up with breath, and then exhale, squat down as far as your knees will allow, yeah? But only as far as you can keep your feet flat on the floor. Exhale down, inhale up.
Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. Hare eko purukh samana, hare eko purukh samana. Hare eko purukh samana, hare eko purukh samana.
Beans, couple more, you can do it.
Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar.
One more for luck. Well done. Good. Oh, shake your legs out, shake your arms out. Little wiggle of the shoulders. Good. Okay, now this is a balance. Yeah. So please stand with your feet together. Yeah. Inside of your feet together. Interlace your fingers if you thumbs if you want to. Inhale, stretch up. Look up. If it feels okay for your back, you can do a tiny back bend. Okay. And then if you need to soften your knees, you can soften your knees, but otherwise come straight over with your arms, head in between your arms. Inhaling up, exhaling over.
Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. Sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar, sarvanirantar ji. एक दाते एक बेकार जी सब तेरे चोज विराना. तू आपे दाता आपे मुहताज हो तुझ बिन अवरू न जाना. तू परब्रह्म बेअंत जी तेरे क्या गुण आप बखान. जो सेवे तुझ जी जन नानक तिन कुर्बानी. तू कट कट अंतर सर्व निरंतर एको पुरख समाना. हरे एको पुरख समाना, हरे एको पुरख समाना.
Big heavy breaths. We're just doing a couple more. Good. Okay, stretching up. You open your legs a little bit wider now. Arms out to the sides. And we'll go side to side. Keep the hands opposite each other. Push down into the feet. Keep the hands opposite each other. Arms nice and straight and long. And again, inhaling left, exhaling right. Lovely. Again, a couple more. Yeah, you can throw your hip out as well to get into the stretch. Lovely. Inhale, arms open wide. Yeah. And do like this, turn your palms around. forward. And let's hold this like a big open embrace. 6 breaths. Stretching right, make your arms as wide as possible. Like try and get the middle fingers far away from each other. Sit down. Never really fails to amaze me just how a few simple stretches and some conscious breath work makes you feel so much better in such a short space of time. Anyway, here we go. What I wanted to do today is to do a kriya called toning the kidneys. Yeah, kidneys take a lot of stress. We're not able to, live our lives as we might wish to, so we're always kind of, again, forcing our bodies and creating resistance in our bodies where, sometimes we have to work when we need to rest and, all that kind of stuff. So we just do our best, don't we? Yeah. This beautiful practice to help us heal. So please take a really good grip of your waistline, okay? And I want you to get your thumbs, into the area of your kidneys. Okay, so the kidneys, that's the bottom of my ribs. Feel into the bottom of your ribs and the top of your hips, yeah? Your kidneys are very, very deep in your body, sort of in between the top of your hips and the bottom of your ribs, and you want to get your thumbs into that space, yeah? In fact, let's just give ourselves a little massage before we begin, yeah? So just check in with that space because we're going to move for 5 minutes, okay? So feel into that space, feel how that feels. Now, in ancient medical systems, organs have emotions attached to them, and the shadow emotion of the kidneys is fear. So that's kind of the major emotion that we're working with as we work through this kriya, okay? So we're going to detoxify ourselves a little bit of fear, hopefully, okay? So get a good grip of your waistline, and then we're going to start to twist. That's the movement, okay? Now we're going to add the breath, okay? So it's a little coordination. It's, breath of fire? We're going to do in and out to the left, and then in and out to the right. Okay, it's quite a lot to coordinate. I'll have to figure out the music because it's quite difficult when you're twisting, because we all twist at different rates. But okay, so a bit like that, yeah. 5 minutes. Super good. Sit quietly. Focused. Kidneys work the water element. Are emotional, the level of emotions. The breath is air, the level of the mind. Keep breathing very consciously, pulling the breath in, pushing the breath out. Eyes at your third eye. And for a moment more, try to see beyond yourself. Project your gaze beyond the physical realms. Beyond the commotion of your life. Super good. Okay, shake your legs out, please. And sit with your hands sort of behind you on the floor. You'll need a little bit of grip. Okay. And we're going to lift our hips up. So notice I've pointed my toes as I've done that. So feet are flexed, like in what we call stick pose, Dandasana. But as you lean back and you come into what we call front platform pose, you're going to push down into your hands. Lift your lift your hips up as best you can, and then back down again. Yeah? So keep moving the ankles. Yeah. So that's the pose. We're gonna do it for 3 minutes. Yeah? With breath of fire. Then change the tune. We'll speed up a little bit. Okay. Yes. This is rapidly. Oh, let me just set the timer. Hold on, everyone. Ready? Go.
Sit, now 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 sit. Now sit, 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 now sit. Now sit, 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 Nam Sat, 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 Nam.
Woo, super good. Well done, everybody. Oh, that'll do. Come and lie on your back. Oh, palms up by your sides. Rest your hips. And allow the floor to support you. Really let go. Offer no resistance. Catch your breath, big belly breaths. Good. And then knees into your chest and come over and onto your front. Okay. And we're going to come up and down into cobra with breath of fire. Okay. So be careful of your back. Yeah, it could be little cobra without hands. Yeah, hands either beside you or sort of in front of you as you wish. Half a cobra, yeah, or a full cobra where you really extend your arms. So, but you figure out what works well for you. Okay. Good. You keep going. 2 minutes this time, not too long. Very important in cobra to keep your gaze at your third eye. And now rest on your front on the floor with no resistance. Right, imagine that you just fell to earth. Yeah, breathe with earth. sometimes what I like to imagine doing is, breath is life and love. So imagine I'm breathing in love and I'm sending it down into the earth. It's also really helped me come to a place of like radical self-acceptance and my ability to take up space on earth, allowing myself good. And you can either stay there on your front, or if you're more comfortable, flip over onto your back. And I'm going to play the gong. And it says, connect the third eye and the navel. Some people ask me, oh, what do you mean by navel? I mean navel chakra, that's what I mean. Yeah. This is the energy center, Manipura, the very center of our physical being. And it's said very much to be related to our relationship to ourself. It's almost like we have to go into the navel to then be able to go beyond as well, which is where we go when we go through our third eye. So you relax, please. And gently, gently, whichever position you're in, whether you're on your front or your back, come and push yourself up, or rock and roll to come up, or twist and then rock and roll to come up, and we're going to finish with chanting. And you come and sit, please. And this is a mantra that really needs your full concentration. Okay, you can't chant this because it's what they call a boomerang mantra. So it's whatever you put out, you'll get back. Yeah, so it's simple-ish. Ik Onkar, yeah, one primordial force in the universe, in action. Ik Onkar, Sat, that's truth. Gur, as in guru, yeah, wisdom. Prashad. Now, prashad is the sweet thing that they give you once you've been to temple. It's like that sweetness that comes from your devotion, that comes from your practice. Ik Onkar Sadgur Prashad. And then we repeat it backwards, that's why it's boomerang mantra. Sadgur Prashad Ik Onkar. Yeah. So it's like a gift, which is why it's really important. It's a gift to yourself. That's why it's really, really important to be quite clear with your energy, yeah, before you chant this mantra. Okay? So we'll sit, I think it's normal meditation pose. No. You sit with your hands in a cup. Of course you do, yeah? Thumb and index fingers touch. So right hand in the left, thumb tips touch to create like a closed vessel, okay? And you sit that in your lap. And we'll chant very plainly, yeah? Ik Onkara Sadgur Prashad, Sadgur Prashad, Ik Onkara. 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 Ik Onkara Sadgur Prashad, Sargo Prasad Ek Onkara. Ek Onkara Sargo Prasad. Sargo Prasad Ek Onkara. Ek Onkara Sadgu Prasad. Sadgu Prasad Ek Onkara. And take a really deep breath in. And try and get yourself out of the way. Yeah, offer up no resistance so that you can receive the wisdom inherent in your practice. Empty yourself. Make space. Don't worry about their thoughts. Let them come and go. Yeah, don't resist the thoughts. But open yourself. Open the deepest parts of yourself to receive. Goodness me, time goes fast when you're teaching Kundalini Yoga. Oh, lots and lots of love to you. It's wonderful to be back. And thank you so much for joining me. Let's sing our beautiful blessing and chant 3 long Satnams. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Send your prayers up and out. And exhale, bring them back down to earth. Meow. There we go. Good stuff. Okie dokie. So my darlings, it's happy Easter everyone. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Yeah. Whatever it is that you're doing. I'm going to take Easter Monday off because I just need to get my house in order, okay? So I'll be back online teaching again on Tuesday morning and hopefully see some of you then, okay? Lots of love. Sit down.